Black Desert Online has been out for a while now on American servers, and there are plenty of opinions on it, plenty of reviews, previews, and things. But what's the real meat and potatoes of the game? What really makes it great? Everyone has their own opinion, everyone has their own needs and wants based on a game like this. They want certain things, but not every MMO can be the same. So here is a video of my own preview and my own likes and dislikes about a game such as this and what I look for. This is the first of, I hope, many Black Desert videos which I make, so please bear with me if there is a bit of frame rate issues and things, because I like good graphics, but I'm still fine-tuning this game to see what I can record with it. Now first up would have to be birds. Birds make a game immediately more immersive, and I just love seeing that in a game. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really have normal types of birds. There are things which appear like birds, just around the corner here. See? There's these are seagulls. There's pigeons as well, and there's just birds in random areas. There's actually quite a lot of critters around the game. There's chickens, there's rats, there's I guess you can say cats are critters as well in this game. Problem is that you can't kill them. You can't use any type of effect. Nothing helps. In some areas of the game there are actually birds flying around, such as in this coastal town Velia where there's seagulls flying around, but again, you can't really do anything with them. They don't land. If you approach birds in this game, they don't take off and start flying. So there's really that kind of disconnection between the ground world and the air world, if that makes sense. There's no connection there. It doesn't make the world feel as epic as what it could be, which is why I love birds in games. They make the world feel larger and more epic than what it is. So the acknowledgement of the birds is there, both on the ground and in the air, but you can't interact with them, and I don't really see them fly up, which would just make this game a 10 out of 10 easily. So I would have to give that a 6 out of 10. The acknowledgement of the birds is there, both on the ground and in the air, but there's no connection to that. They aren't interactive. Next is something which I think is very important in MMOs, or just games in general. Something where, in places which are built up, such as cities and things, they aren't meant to be designed for people to run around and sprint through. They're designed to be walked around, so you have to slow down, walk, and have a look around you and just take in the environment and everything. Fortunately, this game does have a walk button. If you just hold down the caps lock button, everything slows down and you can look around. You can appreciate the environment a lot more. Unfortunately, it is not a toggle button, so you have to kind of keep your finger pressed down on the caps lock button. I would like that at toggle buttons, but it's not a big deal. Look, walking through a city, I just think makes a city more, it makes it larger. I like it. I mean, it's not a big deal, but the option's there, and I think it's just really cool. Also, the transition from the running to the walking is also pretty fluid as well, so that's probably worth an extra point there as well. Also, if you got a horse, you don't have to sprint through the city everywhere. You can just hold the down button, so it does move a little bit slower, and you can walk around, check out the place like that. Real cool. You don't have to hold down the caps lock key for that. So I would have to increase the score of the game and give it a 7 out of 10 at the moment. Next is something probably Australians really appreciate. RV equals right-hand drive. And, well, yeah, they are, but this is a horse. You know, horses are right-hand and left-hand drive. It doesn't really matter. So, whatever. Equal opportunities. One more point. 8 out of 10. Next would have to be doors. You know how you go through a game and the place feels dead. Every single door you find, you can't go through it. In this game, every door you can see, you can usually go through it, and you can see other people's homes. Even though it's kind of creepy. Whoa. Okay. This is a bad example. This is a bad house. He just crammed it with everything. I can't get out of here. Okay, I can. Oh no, my frame rate, no! So in this game, every door you can interact with. Every door which you find. There are like 1 or 2 doors I've found so far which you can't interact with. You can't interact with windows, of course. But that's just really important, I think. That there are houses and every building in this game actually makes sense. And you can usually go inside it. Overall, I would now have to say that this game is a 9 out of 10 game. And check out this weather. Just quickly, the weather is amazing in this game. There's rain, puddles, splash effects when you run. There may be snow in future. That is awesome. This is a 10 out of 10 game. Next is what a lot of games seem to fail in. It is invisible walls or barriers. How does this world stop you from getting to a certain area? And I have to say that this world does it okay. It doesn't really do anything creative like Grand Theft Auto when you are on the edge of the map. It pushes you by. It's just that there's a lot of wind. But in this game, you go to the edge and you can't really climb these mountains. A lot of games seem to do that, really. They block it off with mountains which you just can't climb over. You can climb through mountains, and I love the mountains in this game. But it's pretty varied, so they hide a lot of areas really well in this game. But I have found that in the past, when an area, I'll show you on the map, this area all the way over here, I still haven't discovered it yet. Apparently this is Medaya. And before, there used to be an invisible wall right there, which I used to run into. I think I got some old footage of that. Very poor frame rate. But I used to run into an invisible wall because I couldn't reach there. And that was up here in these mountains. Now, I know that that invisible wall is gone. So that seems to be how this game plans to block people from getting to certain areas. Fortunately, though, this game is pretty damn big. Look at this. Where am I now? I'm up there. So I don't think I should be able to go much further south. I'll try it though. Yeah, okay, see. Invisible wall. Damn it. 6 out of 10. How do I get down from here? Now, one of the main reasons why I bought this game was that it has a photo mode. I was interested in this game before, but as soon as I heard that it would have a photo mode, I was immediately set to buying it. So there's a few ways to take a screenshot in this, and there is a way to hide the HUD as well. If you just press Control and U, easy. And you can just press print screen. It takes a photo for that. It puts it in a file. It's really awesome. And I should show you in the settings, right down the bottom, you can change your screenshot format settings. So you can automatically make them go into BMP, JPG, or PNG. PNG is the best quality. I've never seen that in a game before. And there are a few ways that you can get some really good photos I've found. If you just go to an edge and you press Q, your character will automatically sit down like that. Or if you go up against a wall and you just lean up against it, look like a badass, like that, your character will just lean up like that. And then if you go to your settings, press that, and you just wait a few seconds because it seems to take a while. I don't know why. Scroll down to the bottom, and then you press Control U, which gets rid of your HUD. Then press R, so you get like this bird vision. It's great. You can look around. You do have a certain distance from where your character is, but it does give you a lot of good shots like this. Like I can take a photo of this guy for some reason and not have my character in the shot as well. So that is just really cool. But in the options, what makes this photo mode really special is this. If I just press Control U, because I set it up like that before, it has filters. Black and white contrast, evening, filmic, night, dark, warm, none, bleach, cool, cross, cyan, old style, and sepia. And what is interesting about this game is that it recommends you stay on the vibrant setting rather than the normal setting, which they just say is none. That's just kind of interesting. So I've taken heaps of really good photos with this. I really like it. I got an image album, which I'll put down in the description below, which you can look through. So I would have to give that, I don't know, no, screw it, 13 out of 10. Let's go a bit meta. Also, in games which try and immerse you into them, I found that sound control is very important, especially for myself who likes to make videos, obviously. Audio sliders are very important. This game has them. Look at this. You can adjust the overall volume. Mine is at 2%. Music, which I'd never have, but you can have it. Adjust sound effects, ambient volume, dialogue volume, combat, striking sounds, and other players' volumes for their own combat. So I could change the sound here so I can hear the sea a lot better. Where would that be? That would be ambient volume? Would be much better. No, that would be sound effects. So I could just play with the sound effects and ambient volume just to kind of bring that up and not have anything else such as combat or anything. I could turn everything else down like I do with the music. So cool audio options. I would say the game would have to go up even further. 15 out of 10. And the final point would have to be the customization. This is very important for MMOs because customization makes you stand out from everyone else. It makes you look different, makes you sometimes behave differently and play in a different play style than everyone else. And this game does have skills which you can go through, which seems pretty deep. That's part of the combat, which I'm not so concerned about, at least for this video. What about visual customization? The game starts off really well and it gives you a huge amount of customization for your character's face. It's just incredible, and odds are you might have seen a video about this already by someone else, just showing you how deep the character customization can go. The problem is everyone looks the same with what they wear and their outfits. So the girl in blue, that's a Valkyrie, basically a female warrior. The girls in black are sorceresses, so they shoot shadow out of their hands. That's a knight or a warrior, just like me. That's a wizard. They usually look like Gandalf. See? Here's Gandalf the wizard, a bit more modern with hipster glasses, which he bought. These are rangers. Look at the variety between them. There's not really much in terms of clothes. This could be a level 30 wizard right here with a slightly redder hair, and this could be a level 15 wizard. There's not much difference at all. So I just find that really disappointing about this game's customization. In a game with, it's an MMO where, I don't know, I kind of miss World of Warcraft and other games where you can just get gear, put it on, you might look like a clown, but it makes you look different from everyone else. So your character seems to have that kind of unique design, I guess, or personality. And this game lacks a lot of that, so you can't really customize your character a lot unless you pay for it. Yes, this game has a pill shop. So right here is where you can buy stuff. You can buy outfits, you can buy furniture for your houses, you can buy mounts and costumes and outfits. Look at this. Now this game cost me $40. I paid it with 40 Australian dollars, so it might be a lot more for me than other places. But $40 is how much this game cost to buy, to play. This is not a free-to-play game. So far, with a lack of customization like this game has an in-game shop. But I've already paid to play the game. And now it has a shop with the customization, so there seems to be a lot which is locked behind here. Like, I could look like this guy. I think he looks dumb. Same with this guy here, right? Guess how much this is in real-world money? $40. The same as a game which you buy to play. In Korea, this is a free-to-play game. That would make all the prices for this type of gear logical, right? But no, for some reason, the American version, you have to buy to play it, and then it locks all this customization behind a paywall. I mean, if I go to customization as well, these two outfits are kind of the most ridiculous. This one makes you look like a fish. It makes you swim faster. And this one, it kind of camouflages you. This one you look like a tree or a bush or something, but this hides your name. So in PvP, it is a big deal. Those are borderline pay to win. And that is just really disappointing to see in a game like this. There's hardly any customization between all the characters. Everyone looks almost identical. Thankfully, there is a loyalty shop, so every day you log in, you seem to get 200 points. And right now, I got 1,600, so I will show you. If I go back to that pearl shop and go down to loyalties, I can buy a certain die. Loyalties unknown die box. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's a one. It is. Okay, so I'll buy that for 200 loyalty points, because loyalty points are the currency you get in game by logging in every day. Get that, and it should pop up right here. This is too heavy. Oh my god. Yeah, that's another thing about this game. This game does not give you a lot of inventory space, or weight is a problem as well. So your character can get encumbered and run slower. Okay, there. I got a lot more room now. So here's the thing which I paid for, the unknown die box. This gives me a random color to change my armor. And now it's in the pearl box. I can just right click that, get a basic die. What is it? Grey Savage die. Okay. So I can click on palette, click on that, just do all that. So that's now on my die box. So now I can go into this die screen here, find my die, and I can change my outfit. So I can change the way this. So this is currently the default green at the moment, but if I change it to this color, it's slightly different. Not really a big deal, right? I can get rid of that color, or I can change the color of my armor with this, so it's more gold now instead of silver. There's a lot to dye, I guess. Like, I could just make my character look all crazy. Hang on, let's see. There, see, for some reason I can't customize the shield, but this is the kind of clown gear I want for the character. I should be able to pick this up randomly throughout the game. At least that's what every other MMO has taught me. But this game, it doesn't let you do that. If I wanted all these dyes, it would probably cost me at least $20. Just to look slightly different. So that's a big deal for me. Though I would have given this game a 15 out of 10 based off of all the stuff I've already mentioned in this video, the customization really kills it for me. And I would have to give this game an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10 is still good, especially for an MMORPG. There is a lot to do in this game. The combat is good. The immersion is amazing. The trading system, horse breeding, crafting, the workers. It's a good game. 8 out of 10. I would suggest buying it, but with the customization the way it is, I would suggest waiting. Like I said, it is free to play in Korea. I hope it does become free to play in America as well. The problem is that so many people buy these stupid armor sets and things, but which are the same price as a game. So it may never become free to play, and it may always be buy to play, even though it has all these crazy armor sets in the game, which are the same price as the damn game. But 8 out of 10 is a good score though. What do you think? Let me know please, because I hope to make more Black Desert Online videos in the future. Just let me know what kind of stuff you want to see in the comments below, and I hope to see you there.